Nick from AZInsight here. In this video, we're going to be covering how to create custom data fields for use in exporting data out of AZInsight. Before we begin, let's start by understanding what a custom data field is and why would you want to use one. A custom data field is a data point that AZInsight does not natively have data for. An example would be supplier name or supplier URL. This is considered a piece of information that you, as a user, would manually add before exporting the data out of AZInsight to a CSV, Google Sheets, or to your system's clipboard. Why use custom data fields? Custom data fields come in handy when you want to note some information about a product before you export the results. For example, if you're researching a series of products from a particular wholesaler, you can create a custom data field and call it wholesaler name. Then enter the name of the wholesaler, which will be copied to your CSV, Google Sheets, or system clipboard every time you click on the export button. So let's just jump in and see how to create custom data fields. For this tutorial, I'm going to assume that you have already completed the Google Sheets integration on AZInsight. To create a custom data export field, start by going to the gear settings icon, then click on Data Export Settings. In this screen, we will see two columns. One is the available fields, and then the other one is the fields to be exported. For this example, I already have two data fields that I will export. One is the date, and the other one is the product title. Now let's add a custom data field. Click on the blank field and drag it from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Then click on the pencil icon, and for this example, I'm going to call this custom data field wholesaler. Then click on the disk icon, which will save the name. Now on the bottom, you'll notice the preview columns reflect what we just did on the fields to be exported. The first data field that will be exported will be the date, followed by the product title. Then we'll have our custom data field, which is wholesaler. This data point is the one that I will have to manually fill in. Hence it's called custom data field. Click Save to apply the changes. Once we save our changes, the next thing to do is to copy our headers to our Google Sheet. To do this, locate the Copy Headers to Clipboard icon. Click on it, and this will copy the headers to your system's clipboard. Then go into the Google Sheet and then paste the headers on the first row. As you can see here, the first column is date, then next column is product title, and the next column is our custom data field, which is wholesaler. Now let's head to the calculator screen and add some data to our custom data field. To set our custom data, let's locate and click on the icon that says Preview Export Copy Data. Here we can see the date, product title, and an input field where we can enter in our custom data. For this example, I'm just going to put in ABS Store. Then click on the Save button. Now let's send the data to our spreadsheet. Locate and click on the Google Sheets icon. Now we can head to the Google Sheet and take a look at what data was copied. On the spreadsheet, we can see that the date, product title, and what we entered in for the wholesaler was sent. Keep in mind that the custom data field will revert to blank every time you go to a product. It is done intentionally so that you can change the value when needed. And that about covers it for this video. If you have any questions, reach out to a customer champion at support.azinsight.com.